Hello Virgo, and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your May 2024 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Virgo, let's see what we have for you for the month of May. I'm going to pull you an overarching energy, look at some general energies too, and then look specifically at love, romance, relationship areas, money, career, finances, and any other thread that comes out for you. So let's see what we have for Virgo. Well, we've got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is one of the wish fulfillment cards. It's your overarching energy. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Magician, which I do like for you. It's Mercury, which is your planet. Eight of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Let's see what we have for you, Virgo. I'm going to look at love, romance first. We'll then look at money, career. Sometimes the messages just are one, but we will see what we get. What do we have for Virgo? Thank you. Love, romance, relationships. Okay, we have Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Let's see what we have in money, business, career. We have the King of Cups, can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male or female, or the energy of the card. Someone who is in touch with their emotions and feelings, quite intuitive as well. And we have the Moon energy. Let's see what we have for you, Virgo. Let's pull you an angel answer card. What do we have for Virgo? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Yeah, we have peaceful resolution. Well, that's nice. Underestimated energy as well, peace, you know. We have peaceful energy. It's always harmonious. What do we have for Virgo? Thank you, in terms of love, romance, relationships. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Let's see what we have for you. In money areas, we have take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Let's pull you an energy card. Energy for the month of May 2024 for our lovely Virgos. Thank you. What do we have for Virgo? Two cards. The World. We have number 29. This is things opening up for you in that deck. And we have Storm Warning, number 10. Yeah, I think that, this really does feel like, you're almost kind of like at that point where you're opening up, expanding, seeing what's out in the world here, because something is warning you to. Could be your instinct or your intuition, reading the signs. Let's pull a Power Animal Oracle card for you. What do we have for Virgo? Thank you. Like the energy, we have Eagle, Spirit, trust in your higher self. It's always nice when an eagle, certainly an eagle appears in a reading, because generally it is a sign of spirit, so it can always be, you're being watched over, but it can be about getting that sense of higher understanding, trusting your instincts. There is a message that I want to say with this that was kind of certainly dropping in as I was putting out the cards, Virgo. It might well be that you're dealing with, it could well be a young person, it could be a child, for example, but it's not limited to that. I mean, this could be a relationship thing or a family thing. It might well be that you might have been generous in terms of money before, but this person has a tendency to spend too much, to have too much of a good time, you know, too much of a good thing. And, you know, and I feel it might well be some kind of habit that they have in some way, or it could just be that they like spending, you know, or they spend too much, you know, and they're always coming back and asking for, can you give me more money, or can I loan a bit of money from you, you know? That it just feels like it's going to reach that point, likely this month, where that might happen here, Virgo, where you put your foot down and say no. Because you're likely trying to teach that person to be more responsible, or asking of them to be more responsible. And there is likely, I mean, we do have a conflict energy here, but I think that and you know, if it's to do with a child, for example, I mean, it could even cause arguments between you and your other half, your relationship as well. One person might want to just give the money again, the other person you might not, or vice versa. But the energy is, I think that there is that kind of feeling here where you want to put your foot down. I feel that you're saying, no, I'm not doing that anymore. And you're trusting your instincts in terms of likely teaching somebody to be more responsible, because it might well be that, or expecting them to be more responsible with money going forward, because you're saying that things have to change. That's what I'm seeing here. I mean, there was definitely a clear message coming in for the reading, where you might be dealing with that kind of scenario. Again, this storm warning and the world, I think this is just that energy here where you're saying, no, things have to be different. We have to draw a line under the scenario of you coming to me, asking for money, me giving it willingly. You know, this just feels like there has to be some kind of change in approach. Someone has to learn how to be responsible with. I mean, that's what I'm getting here. That was just definitely a message coming through that I can absolutely see in the cards here. So let's have a look at, I mean, I just had to say that because that was definitely coming through quite strongly. And I feel that you're right. I mean, I think that this is the energy here. No, I mean, peaceful resolution, you know, be at peace with yourself, because I think that there are emotional attachments. There's an emotional attachment to this person. But you're doing right by them by not giving in, you know, to their demands, you know, or what they want all the time, you know, and that's the energy here. Let's have a look at, and also I feel, I mean, you have to be careful, you know, you don't want to leave yourself short. You know, you don't want to sacrifice, you know, give so much away to the point where you have no savings, or you don't have, you know, you lose your own stability and security. So I think this is the energy here. You might be dealing with somebody who, you know, like I said, might be spending too much for whatever reason. And I think that likely you might be putting your foot down this month. Let's see what we have. And that's fair enough. I think that's fair enough. Let's see what we have in terms of money and career to start the reading. There's a feeling here, Virgo, that you might be adapting and responding to your situation because, and feeling that things are beyond your control. I think that you're reading the signs in the scenario and realizing that it's time to manifest a new path. And it might well be here you're competing. It could well be because you're reading the signs and you're worried about financial lack. The Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands can be a card of, and I'm just feeling this reading. It just feels like this message is coming across the board. It feels like there is this scenario here, Virgo, where there is financial lack here, and there is some kind of, it feels like you're competing. You're competing for something new and responding to your situation and understanding that it's time to start adapting and responding, potentially moving from one to another, but not really wanting to let go of one job until you've got the other one lined up. This is when you're kind of saying it's in the lap of the gods. I know I have to respond and adapt to my situation. You're in a really powerful position to manifest what you want here. You're going to be very powerful in terms of understanding when we focus on what we want to manifest. It feels like there is a level of good news coming your way. Page of Pentacles can be good news to do with the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change, a new path opening up for you even. Or might be good news coming in that is linking to, getting to a place where you likely want to be. This is the energy here where the Magician is you're manifesting. You're understanding how to turn something negative to positive. And it feels like you're very focused in terms of what you want, as the end result here. You have that sense of higher perspective. But I think that you're doing this, you're opening things up and likely broadening your horizons because there is a storm warning in your current environment and you know it. You're reading the signs. The storm isn't there yet, but you see it. You've got that higher reason, that higher perspective. You know it. And again, the Moon and the King of Cups. King of Cups could be your other half. It could be a friend, a family member, male or female. It could be somebody saying to you, yeah, I agree. I would go and manifest something. I would go and do this. Because again, the Moon energy is a level of uncertainty, lack of clarity, but intuitively, we know what we need to do. You could also be connecting to a King of Cups in business, male or female. This is somebody who would likely always have the door open, will be very well known for investing in people, training, clear pathways to progression. They like that kind of thing in terms of business areas. The King of Cups energy, they've always got their door open. You would likely, if you meet a King of Cups, this would be somebody who you would instantly bond with. You would instantly feel that sense of you'd just be at ease with them, So this is that kind of energy here that I'm seeing for you. So there's somebody saying, there's a level of uncertainty, lack of clarity, but intuitively you know what you need to do. And this is where you're kind of taking that kind of divinely guided chance. It feels like moving or manifesting a new pathway, planting new seeds. The energy here, Virgo, the Nine of Cups is you're getting your wish, which is lovely. I feel the Nine of Cups is you're getting your wish. This is really getting what you want. There are reasons to celebrate. It can be a very powerful celebratory energy with the Nine of Cups as well. But it just feels here there's reasons to celebrate. You're getting your wish. This can be a great achievement energy as well. It comes though because what sets you off on this kind of course of action is you're reading the signs in your current situation and worried that there could well be some kind of financial loss, changes in your working hours, redundancy, restructuring. The company could be going bust, there are changes, I feel, happening in your current circumstances, and you're reading the signs. And you understand, again, that kind of trusting your higher self. You know what you need to do. I think that you're going to be in a place of peace. Because I think that you're understanding you need to adapt and respond to your situation here. And not do anything. And that's exactly what I feel that you're doing. So that's what I see in terms of, and again, when you do that here, I can see in the cards, there is a new path to be manifested. That's what I'm seeing here. Very positive energy. The Page of Pentacles is also very good in terms of manifesting your own business as well. Manifesting, your own path, cultivating, planting your own seeds. So it can be very good news to do with the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change in money, career, financial aspects. But it can also be to do with, it's very positive in terms of, just even manifesting something for yourself. So this is the energy here. Lovely energy here with the Nine of Cups of you're getting your wish. It just feels that sense here of everything is coming together. But there are kind of energies that are asking you to respond and take action, and that's what I'm seeing here. Virgo, with regard to love, romance, relationships, the message that I'm getting really clearly is somebody intuitively knows that it's time to likely do the thing that they've maybe not wanted to do, because they see the signs on the wall. You know, they're reading the signs that the relationship is going down the wrong way. Because there is a scenario here, you can't have it all your own way, and I can't, and I don't get anything. You know, there just feels like this kind of lopsided relationship almost is what I'm getting here, where one person gets everything that they want, gets their own way, has everything that they want, and yet you're left feeling lack. You're left feeling unnurtured, undervalued, underappreciated. And sometimes with the Five of Pentacles energy, we can feel, I'm not getting what I need out of the relationship, and that's the conflict. I'm not being listened to, I'm not being valued. This is the energy that I'm seeing here. So there's just this feeling here of somebody knows intuitively that it's time to likely do the thing that they've not wanted to do, because they have to be more flexible. It's almost kind of like they've been stuck, not wanting to look at something, not wanting to move down a particular path, but they know that they have to budge. They know that they have to be more fair. Things have to be more balanced out. This is the energy here, because they're reading the signs on the wall, and I think that there's a feeling here, Virgo, if I don't do this, then we're going down the wrong way. So this is the world energy. I have to be open. I have to be more open to being more flexible and adaptable, on not stuck, you know, on releasing myself from being stuck on something. And this is the energy here with the Magician and the Page of Pentacles. It could be a practical thing. I mean, the Page of Pentacles can be very positive news in terms of, you know, money, business, career, real estate, property. So it can be very good in terms of practical things, but it can also be about, you know, moving in the direction that you want to go in, whether it's something practical to do with money, or even purchasing something to do with money, or starting a pathway or an initiative or a hobby or a course, or, you know, whatever that would be. You might want, I feel that you really want to do this, but I think somebody has been stuck in not wanting to do it. It could also be to do with a job, potentially moving or relocating for a job. Could be because we do have the financial aspect with the Pentacle energy. But it can also be about moving forward in a relationship itself. Being open and willing to move down a path that you really want to go down, but they've been stuck in not doing that. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to entertain it. I've said I'm never going to do that, or I don't want to do this, you know, and that's kind of like your answer, but it's causing conflict because, you know, you're not feeling valued and appreciated. And again, there is a feeling of they've got the relationship they want, you haven't. So things have to be rebalanced in some way, and that's what I'm seeing. And I definitely feel there is that sense of somebody needs to be more open, completely open, because they see the relationship going down the wrong way. They have to be more flexible and adaptable. And I think that there is the likelihood that it's almost kind of like they're doing it. They're moving down that path because they know what's going to happen. You know, things are going down the wrong way if they don't. And that's taken a divinely guided chance. I feel that someone is saying, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's manifest this path. Whether it's a material thing or a money thing, or again, a property thing or a business thing, or whether it's other areas of life, you know, it's the kind of, you know, it could be the relationship itself. It's the same thing. Things have to be more fair and brought back into balance. And that's what I'm seeing here. It just feels a very kind of like unequal, unbalanced energy is brought back into balance, and there is a peaceful resolution as a result of that. I feel that you are likely, I mean, the Five of Wands is you're absolutely, there is a conflict here, but this is, I'm not letting this go. You know, there is a conflict. And I'm going to say my piece, and I'm going to keep on, there's this conflict going round and round in circles until, you know, I get I get a relationship that's more fair until I get hurt. I mean, that's the energy here. So that's what I see for you here, Virgo. I'm going to pull, and there is a resolution. I mean, this is about absolutely standing by what you believe, and again, having that out with the Five of Wands. And it does feel like it brings a peaceful resolution as a result of that. Okay. Let's see what we have for you as a guardian angel message. We have surrender. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. It's about surrender and trusting your instinct as well, is surrender energy. Powerful intuitive energy as well with the moon. All right, what do we have for Virgo as a final message? What do we have for Virgo as a final message for the month of May 2024? Nice. We have Honeybee, Divine Feminine. You are being called on to rise. Yeah, I think that you are absolutely rising above a situation, either bringing in changes because you realize that's what's required, whether it's to do with a relationship or whether that's making changes on the business front. You understand how you need to respond to a situation here. But there is a feeling here of the opening up. There is a feeling of the storm warning, causing you to be open to, broadening your horizons in some way, trusting your higher self in terms of how you respond to a situation. But I think when you take action and deal with this, there is that sense of peaceful resolution. And like I said, you're in a really powerful position this month to really manifest what you want. That's what I have for you, Virgo, for the month of May. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month. I will see you next time.